Hi everyone, let us see some of the problems related to forced convection heat transfer that were previously asked in GATE. Okay, let us see the first problem. The properties of mercury at 300 Kelvin are: density is given, specific heat is 0.1393 kilojoule, this must be careful, dynamic viscosity is 0.1523 Newton second per meter square, and thermal conductivity is given. Prandtl number of the mercury at 300 Kelvin is, we know the formula for Prandtl number, that is mu Cp by K, and every value is given, mu value is given, that is mu is nothing but the dynamic viscosity, okay, and Cp is given, and thermal conductivity is given. One thing you should keep in mind that Cp you have to substitute in joules, not in kilojoules, okay, therefore you will get 139.3. okay, the answer is 1.1523 into 10 power minus 2 into 139.3 by 8.54. You will get 0.02484. This is your answer, Prandtl number. Let us see the next question. A fluid whose Prandtl number is equal to 1 is at 500 Kelvin, flows over a flat plate of 1.5 meter length, maintained at 300 Kelvin. The velocity of fluid is 10 meter per second, assuming kinematic viscosity, okay, the thermal boundary layer thickness at 0.5 meter from the leading edge is. So they are asking you to find the delta T value. But to find delta T, first of all we need delta, and we have the formula for delta as 5x upon root over Rex. Here we will use the exact method, that is Blasius solution. 5x, he is asking us the value of at x value is 0.5, that is, if let us say this is your flat plate which is of 1.5 meter length, he is asking you to find the value of delta T at a distance of 0.5 meter from the leading edge. Since you know that this is the leading edge, this is the trailing edge, and 0.5 meter from the leading edge, okay, this x we have measured from the leading edge itself, okay, therefore delta is equal to 5 into 0.5 upon root over Reynolds number. Reynolds number is nothing but rho Vd by mu, okay. Here we have been given kinematic viscosity, okay, therefore Reynolds number would be Vd by nu. Velocity is given, that is 10 meter per second. D is the characteristic dimension. We required Reynolds number at a distance x, therefore D will become equal to x, therefore Vx upon nu. We will get root over Rex as 408.24, and we will get delta value as 0.006123, 0.006123, but he is asking us to find the value of delta T, and we know the relationship between delta and delta T, that is delta upon delta T is equal to 1.023 into Prandtl number whole power 1 by 3, and since the Prandtl number equal to 1, okay, from here you find delta T, okay, delta T is equal to delta by 1.023. don't worry, in Medici workbook they have taken this as 1, and if you talk exactly, if you have to take 1.023, okay. In the examination a good amount of range will be given, so that both the answers will get within the range. Let us see the next question. For the three-dimensional object shown in the figure below, 5 faces are insulated, okay. The sixth face PQRS, this face, okay, this face PQRS, this is the only phase which is not insulated, okay, which is not insulated, interact thermally with the ambient with a convective heat transfer coefficient H is given. Fluid is flowing over this with H is equal to 10 watt per meter square Kelvin. The ambient temperature is 30 degrees centigrade. The heat is uniformly generated inside this box, inside this rectangular box. uniform amount of heat is generated, that is 100 watt per meter cube. Okay, assuming the phase PQRS to be at uniform temperature, that is we are assuming that it is a steady state. Okay, and they are asking us to find out the temperature. Okay, let us find the what is the amount of Q generated. Q generated is 100 into volume. Volume is 2 into 2 into 1, that is 4. This is the total amount of heat generated. To maintain the steady state, whatever be the amount of heat generated, that has to be convected out. Then only the temperature inside the body will remain same and the body would be at steady state. Okay, therefore HA delta T. Okay, this delta T, this H is already given, that is 10. A is the area of PQRS. Area of PQRS is 2 into 2, that is 4. Delta T is temperature of PQRS minus temperature of ambient. You will get this one cancelled out and T is equal to 40 degrees centigrade. This is the steady state temperature of the surface PQRS. This is what it is asked in the question. So don't get worried by seeing the length of the question. It is very easy if you know the condition for steady state. Let us see the next question. In a laminar flow where Prandtl number 0.7 over a heated plate, if delta and delta T denote respectively the hydrodynamic and thermal boundary layer thickness, then we have to find the relation between them. Okay, we know that the relation between delta and delta T is delta upon delta T is equal to 1.023 into Prandtl number whole power 1 by 3, and he has given that Prandtl number is 0.7 whole power 1 by 3. Therefore, since the value of 0.7 power 1 by 3 is 0.8879, this multiplied with 1.023, you will get 0.908. From here, what we can say? We can say that the value of delta T is higher than the value of delta, that is delta T is greater than delta. And if you draw the thermal boundary layer and hydrodynamic boundary layer, they will look like this. This is your hydrodynamic boundary layer and your thermal boundary layer would be like this. Okay, the value of delta T is at any x will be greater than the value of delta. Okay, let us see the next question. For laminar force convection over a flat plate, the free stream velocity increases by a factor of 2. The average heat transfer coefficient is given. The velocity is increasing by 2. Velocity is increasing by 2 times. How the value of Hx will increase or decrease? This is what we have to find. We have to find the relationship between the heat transfer coefficient and the velocity. Okay, we know the formula for Hx in thermal boundary layer. Okay, 3k upon 2 delta T. Okay, and we know that 3k upon 2 delta T is nothing but delta upon 1.023 into Prandtl number whole power 1 by 3. Okay, and see one thing, Prandtl number is, what is Prandtl number? Prandtl number is mu Cp by k. It is nowhere related with velocity. Therefore, you need not worry about Prandtl number. You need not worry about thermal conductivity. What is delta? Delta is 5x upon root over Rex. Therefore, this is the term which contains velocity. Therefore, within the delta also, you have to worry about only Rex. This Rex will goes to numerator. Therefore, Hx is proportional to root over Rex. And what is Rex? Rex is nothing but rho Vd by mu. Okay. Further, if you write Hx is proportional to root over velocity. Okay, Hx is proportional to root over velocity. And in the problem, he is saying that velocity is increasing by 2. Therefore, Hx will increase by root over 2. Therefore, Hx will increase by root over 2 is your answer.